Jair Bolsonaro was taken into custody. Authorities say Bolsonaro tried to break his ankle monitor in an apparent attempt to flee house arrest, while he appeals a conviction linked to his alleged role in a foiled coup attempt. Police moved in after satellite data from the device showed tampering, prompting a rapid response in operation to prevent what officials describe as a possible escape plan. Bolsonaro denies wrongdoing, but prosecutors say he continues to obstruct justice. The former leader was already barred from running for office and faces multiple investigations tied to efforts to overturn the 2022 election. His detention has enlarged critics nationwide, with many calling the move a long-awaited step towards accountability.
Então, fez pega de surpresa que foi muito cedo, mas acordar e ver que ele estava preso no dia 22 de novembro, a espera grande foi uma surpresa muito boa. Estou muito feliz, a gente está aqui para comemorar.
Achei fabulosa, achei que já tinha passado da hora, a democracia finalmente venceu e ele vai pagar pelos mais de 700 mil mortes que ele causou na pandemia. A justiça foi feita.
Tudo que é tentar contra a democracia tem que ser freado, né? Tem que comemorar também quando a gente consegue esse feito histórico, democrático.
As South America's G20 Leaders Summit came to a close yesterday, analysts said the world can still work towards a final agreement in the absence of the United States, but acknowledged that it did set an unfortunate precedent. President Donald Trump boycotted the November 22 to 23rd summit, citing allegations that South Africa's government persecutes its white minority, which are claims that have been widely debunked. He also rejected the summit's agenda on supporting developing nations, including climate adaptation, clean energy transition, and reducing excessive debt costs. Despite his absence, President Ramaphosa has secured consensus among the attending leaders for a joint declaration. The document highlighted the urgency of climate change, promoted renewable energy targets, and noted high debt burdens in poor countries. Let's listen into what analysts said on the summit's outcomes.
What it actually says, it's not about the personalities of Ramaphosa and Trump. It's about the majority of leaders that are here at this summit is in agreement with the declaration. That's it, full stop. One country decided to boycott. It's unfortunate. We would have wanted that country to be here, but they are not. It doesn't mean and doesn't at all suggest that there is a problem with this declaration.
I think at the end of the day, not being here also opens them up for levels of vulnerability, but it also signals that by doing what they have done, they've now opened the door to that kind of behavior. And I think the frustration from some of the G20 leaders was that we will not be disrespected in this way. And then therefore, I think the fact that the US is not here doesn't mean they become irrelevant, but it means that the world still carries on without them.
The boycott was declared days ago, so it's been known that the US won't be here, right? The suggestion that the president will hand over to a junior embassy official is a breach of protocol, which was never going to be allowed. It has never happened before, and it wasn't going to happen for the first time in South Africa. No head of state anywhere in the world will take time to meet a charge d'affaires. It just doesn't happen.
Spain's Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez has said that the peace plan for Ukraine should be revised to ensure both Ukrainians and Europeans feel represented. Let's listen in.
Dando y reconociendo el esfuerzo que hace la administración estadounidense, creo que ese plan, esa propuesta de paz, tiene que ser revisada en profundidad, sobre todo para que los europeos y los ucranianos nos podamos sentir representados y podamos construir esa paz justa y duradera que lógicamente merecen y necesitan los ucranianos y desde luego necesita también Europa.
This comes as Ukrainian, US, and European officials gathered in Geneva to discuss a draft plan presented by Washington following concerns over major concessions to Russia. Additionally, Sanchez has also stressed the importance of respecting international law and pursuing dialogue to peacefully resolve crisis. He has further noted that the lack of recognition of leaders, such as in Venezuela, should not prevent negotiation channels. Moreover, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz has said that he is not convinced Ukraine will reach an agreement within the timeline set by President Donald Trump's peace plan. He has also said that His upcoming visit to China next year will focus on trade and global stability, and he believes China could exert influence on Russia in the context of Ukraine's conflict. Let's listen into his comments.
Deutschland Richtung China. China ist eines der einflussreichsten, vielleicht das einflussreichste Land Richtung Russland. Und natürlich muss diese Macht auch genutzt werden, um alles zu tun, damit der Krieg beendet wird.
Ich betrachte dieses Gespräch auch als weiteres Vorbereitungsgespräch für meinen Besuch in China im nächsten Jahr, der feststeht, allerdings jetzt zeitlich noch ein bisschen eingegrenzt werden muss, aber der steht fest für die ersten Wochen des nächsten Jahres. Und Gespräche. China ist für Deutschland ein wichtiger Handelspartner. China ist eine wichtige Ordnungsmacht auf der Welt. Sie haben nicht nur in der Region, sondern weit darüber hinaus viel Einfluss, auch auf das, was wir sozusagen als globale Ordnung am Horizont aufscheinen sehen. Und ich will Lars Klingbeil ausdrücklich zustimmen. China kann Einfluss ausüben auf Russland. Und dieser Einfluss könnte nach unserer gemeinsamen Einschätzung durchaus auch ein bisschen größer sein. Ich muss sagen, das, was mich heute und gestern hier wirklich schon ein Stück weit fasziniert hat, ist die Tatsache, dass man doch sieht, dass die Welt sich im Augenblick neu ordnet und dass hier neue Verbindungen entstehen und dass auch die Vereinigten Staaten von Amerika eine ziemlich geringe Rolle gespielt haben. Bis auf das Schlusswort von Ramaphosa, der dann übergeben hat sozusagen an die Nachfolge. Also hier hat viel stattgefunden und dabei ist Amerika mal am Rande erwähnt worden, aber ich glaube, es war keine gute Entscheidung der amerikanischen Regierung, hier